Hey guys!
There may be future characters being plotted out here. It's okay. Don't worry. We'll kill them all anyways. Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday.
It better be Friday, right? That would be very strange if it isn't.
I really hope it. Hang on. Hey Siri, what's today? Alrighty,
That's exactly what matters.
Oh shit, Siri said it's Saturday, March 4th of 2023.
Yep. All right, guys, let's reconvene next week.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Good session.
Yep, time to go to bed. See you guys next week.
All right. So, Dustin, you want to give a stab at the recap and we'll get going?
Yep. When we last left off, our party had decided to visit one of their past friends, Penelope, and her husband, Mergen, who were also Tanya's adoptive parents, in an effort to not only restore their spirits, but to create a few magical items, as well as attempt to restore Patrick to a functional body. Solomon, becoming wary of everything after witnessing the presence of demons, spent his time resting outside after having an encounter with a possessed doll in one of the rooms. While he did manage to get some rest, he was plagued by a terrible vision that cost him the rest of the day. Theris met back up with his adoptive son Douglas, who had made great strides with his own magic in his absence, as well as a surprise guest, his sister. Leah, after checking that Douglas was still alive, took Baird to Mergen's lab, where he started to ask about how to fix Patrick, while Leah worked on her latest idea in long-distance messaging. Cell stones, copyright pending. As Mergen began to ask questions, Patrick's eye glowed green and faded. Moments later, a loud crashing sound was heard further into his workshop. As Baron went to check it, he was accosted by a eerily similar-looking warforged, but with a yellow eye, and seemingly violent intentions. Any attempts to restrain this construct were unsuccessful, and in the last-ditch effort to calm the situation, Baron yelled out, "Rust bucket!" And then the eye shifted to a familiar blue tint. But not everything seemed to be okay, and Mergen, Tanya, and Baron began their attempt to fix him. However, two individuals were not present at Penelope's estate, as Ari had left to check up on the situation in Curzon, as well as resummoned Deft to this plane of existence. Deciding that they may help the search and rescue team, but needing time to refresh themselves, they teleported to Ari's hometown of Dragonclaw. Unfortunately for them, it was not a peaceful night, as a large armored fire demon seemed to have come for a nice talk with his big sword. As the fight raged on, they managed to prevent the inn from burning down, but not without leaving it horribly damaged. As Ari and Deft regrouped with the rest of the team, they are left with a few paths before them. Which will the party take as we start today's session?
Inn wasn't horribly damaged.
And technically it was a devil. Not that it matters, or does it? All
Hey,
right.
he was armored and he had a big sword.
Better than
How
Deft's
big
reaction.
was it?
Deft literally opened the door. We're not accepting visitors tonight, and shut the door. Did work,
Power
though.
move.
Total power move. Told you. There's a prince in there somewhere. All right, so you guys have a couple of different potential things. You could, a lot of you are still really, really messed up from being resurrected, so you could recover. You could work on more things. You still potentially need to go back to Curzon to the mine and try to recover that guy, or see if you can help people. Or you could also additionally go, if you can find a way to the Feywild, to go see Gray and figure out what he needs to tell Deft. Or
I will
anything
have
else.
to work till tomorrow.
Well, that's up to you guys.
So
So what will it be?
I forgot. Last week, did Tess want us back the following day, or did she want us back once people have recovered?
Basically, they're in a recovery mode, so like the sooner you're there, the better. If you can't help and you have to recover to help, then obviously, they'll take whatever help they can get. But if you can help sooner, that probably would be better.
Okay.
Picture people trapped in a cave. Use that as your
Yeah.
motivator.
The longer we wait, the more dead they'll be.
Well, that also
Mhm.
means the less people will need to help.
This is also true.
If I recall correctly, we were last in the lab with Leah, Merlin, and Tanya, as well as Patrick and Baron.
It was about breakfast time when we had
Okay.
kind of wrapped.
Actually, I think Tanya was rushed to bed.
Yeah, you went to bed. You had trouble eating your pancakes, so you decided it was time to go to sleep. And then you guys will have to sleep for a little bit, the ones that were working on Patrick all night. Patrick's still trying to get his vocal stuff under control.
Hey, Merlin.
Mergen.
Mergen, sorry.
Yes,
What was
Amanda?
I don't suppose you've got a lot of contraptions. I don't suppose you have one that can stop someone from forcibly ripping all the air out of your lungs?
Wait a second. Excuse me? I'm not sure I understand your question exactly.
The other day we fought some kind of wind mage who could take the air out of your lungs.
Well, that doesn't seem nice at all.
Jake said. I don't suppose you know of any kind of device or something that could help with that?
Then thanks for a second. D100 shot techno. You could roll it, or you can let someone in the audience roll it.
I'll ask. I'll give it a roll here. 3.
Huh. And he just kind of starts thinking. So tell me, and he just sits you down for a minute as you kind of explain the attacks to him. He starts kind of taking notes and writing down things.
They're
So-
inventing scuba tanks.
I think I could figure that out. Well, without try, huh? Yeah. You all have noses, correct? Any of you without a nose?
Gestures to Patrick.
Well, I guess I know that one.
I touch my face just to be sure I have a nose.
Your nose is in fact still there.
Oh, thank goodness. Is it
And you see
broken
him-
now?
Nope. And you
Okay,
just
good.
watch as Mergen, even being tired, gets like this fifth wind of energy and immediately like runs over and starts tinkering with things. See what he comes up with. He seems like he has a pretty good idea of something that may help.
Should be like trying to stay out of the way and hand him things and observe curiously.
He eats the rest of Tanya's pancakes while this is all happening as well. Okay. What else you got?
Well, that's what she's doing for the moment.
Stones, you should be up at this point. What are you doing? Either of your wonderful characters.
Deft is finding the nearest oven to crawl in. Leah is either babysitting or doing science.
Fair enough.
Imagining the serpents trying to prepare things for lunch. Like trying to cook a pie and they just open up the oven and Death's in there.
So, when you say you want to find an oven, because this is an actual pretty opportunistic place, there's a lot of different firing devices and areas that you could potentially go to here if you really wanted to. They have a forge. They have a kiln. They have all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna find a nice warm spot to take a nap.
They have a smoker if you want to go sit in the smoker.
That's a little too smoky. That's not really.
Fair enough.
You
No
don't
hot
want to see if you don't want to see a smoke still with you. He might appreciate that.
Unless you get smoke envy. You can
Terrace,
go
why do you
blanking
have
kill.
a?
That's not bad.
What's with those foam fingers, buddy?
What's with the what?
He's put a bunch of. Is that? I don't know. There's just a bunch of foam fingers with number ones around. Okay. Oh, that's fun.
I was beginning to. I'm like, are we on a map? I don't think I have them on a map. All right. Oh, also, Theris, you still do have a gift that your son had collected for you as well. If you would like to collect that before you guys go anywhere. He is also welcome to stay here as well as your sister if you guys immediately leave somewhere else. Or you could take him to any of the other homes you have. Yeah. Seems like a pretty safe place. Questionable in a good way. In a good way. Yeah. So as you guys have all kind of collected and some of you are eating breakfast, some of you aren't, he's like, oh, wait here. And he runs upstairs and you watch as he comes down. He's holding with like both of his arms. It looks like a larger box of some sort potentially, and it's wrapped in like a blanket. And so he just kind of grabs it and he sets it over in front of you. And he just smiles. Found treasure. I went on a quest and I found treasure. As you take the blanket off of it, you see a familiar looking black chest. This is the bad chest. This is like the one where all of the perspectives and things came from. Except this is the one from your world, not the one from the other world we fucked up. Well, I went to go find my aunt. And when I got there, it gave up. The bad people. I took his weapon and I took this and they said they wouldn't bother us anymore. And we left. Mm. He describes the wizard you're familiar with. It was the same one from the Delve competition, the one with the gold hand. Who you gather may have had your staff in the past or something similar and potentially lost it. He had your sister, and he had that. I told him to let her go, or I'd kill him. And you watch as he kind of pulls out. He has like this little, I wouldn't even say, maybe like a 2-foot long metal needle that it looks like he forged. Just like an oversized needle. It's got some like engravings he's put on it. No, it was already open when I was there, but he put the weapon in there and then he shut it. And then they gave up. Left, and we left, and we came back. I don't really understand what it works. It was kind of shiny, but he said you'd understand. And that he'd go away. No, he would go away. He said it was uh, a symbol of surrender. That he's not a threat to us anymore. He goes to open it. Oh. Kind of looks over at you. Explosions, yes. Don't really summon a lot of demons, but you could take them to the boom boom room. It- You just watch as she gets one of the little creations that he has in there. Go lead him out to the boom boom room. Thank you. And you just watch as it kind of slowly walks and leads you guys out back towards. It's on the back side of the workshop. It goes underneath it. Con, you would be really familiar with this. This is where they test all their explosives and or questionable technologies.
And this is while we're at the table.
So anyone who wants to go could go.
I don't imagine I've left the workshop yet.
Yeah, you probably would still be in the workshop. Mergen's still in the workshop at this point too. So Ari's in the workshop. They'd be going out to the back.
All right, then let me send you a whisper from Mergen.
Yeah, because he's trying to invent some sort of breathing apparatus that might negate your issue. Fair enough. All right, so you go down into the room. Do you secure the door behind you? All right. Uh-huh. Well, they can open it from the outside. It's just basically it's a blast door. Okay. All right. So, as you go inside, do you want to do anything specific before you open it, or are you just opening it? Okay. Facing inward, I assume? You can get out, yeah. They can, correct. All right. 10-minute ritual? Or are you just casting it? Okay. So you prep it. It's plenty. You have plenty of time. So you get it ready before you close the door. If anyone else wants to do anything or feels they got anything. Anyone else got any shenanigans that could help him? You could also sweet talk one of your fire immune people into opening it as well in case it's gonna blow up. Could be too. I mean, you could have Def do it. Def dies like every other day.
He's in an oven, right?
Where is Deft right now, anyways? Eating still?
Oven.
Oven.
Mm-hmm. Finding the proper warm
Yep.
place to sleep.
I'm basking like a lizard.
It's actually quite nice and comfortable. And the smaller spaces, for some reason, makes you feel more calm. All right. So you prep everything. Did anyone who's over there have anything they wanted to add to it?
No, I'm good.
All right. They go ahead, close the blast door behind you. You open it. All right. So you watch as it lifts open. Roll a d100. Ooh.
First chatter gets it.
Come on, 100. Looks like we should have some people to pick on. Let's see if we get to blow this gentleman up. Yeah. If you got a dice, we take you on the honor system. I have watched this show. Nice. All right. Just got to seal your own fate here.
Could be better. Could be a lot worse.
All right. So as you open it up, the room just goes completely dark. The little blast window you guys can see from that side just goes black. No, it doesn't sound like anything's there. It's just like someone cast darkness where you are. All right, so you kind of just wave your hand through it and dispel it with no issue at all, and you just watch as the darkness kind of fades. And as it all kind of retracts back to its source, you see a golden gem inlaid hand that's kind of like wrapped in cloth. It's his hand. But this chest is also, it doesn't look like there's anything in here at the moment, or for whatever it is, it seems that it's no longer an issue. But this is where all the horrible shit came out of. And the source of the curse. Yeah, you've investigated one of the chests before, so this chest is like a magical container. You're not specifically certain just of the rarity of it. There's only one. But essentially it looked like it held some sort of creature or creatures inside of it, which are probably similar to like Death's perspective persona. You unfortunately you've also killed quite a few of them as well. Good old Solomon. So it's less the identify. I'll say you can do it through identify, but your senses from your own gems give you a very interesting thing. Let me send you a quick little message here.
I'll be right back.
So it looks like it was there's you're not sure if the hand itself has any type of properties, but it looks like potentially this was a workaround that he had come up with after he had lost his previous hand. As you go to touch it, you kind of like they seem like they're fixed and they're pretty good. You try to absorb it. Roll a d100. You do at least recognize the gems that are on this hand and what they are. Not bad at all. As you put your hand on it, let's see how many are. Yeah, I'd say that's probably close enough. You just watch as the hand kind of starts to dissolve away. And you just watch the gems suck into your own arm. You've gained 15 gems. 15 very specific gems. Let me see. Who would anyone be at the blast window?
I don't even think Solomon knows about this.
Solomon's still on patrol.
Yep.
Paranoid.
Yep.
Ari's in the lab. She's not there.
Deft is in an oven. Baron's probably with Patrick.
Yeah.
Leah's in the lab. Tanya might be over there. But I think.
Then you are all set. Oh man, my notebook's not. Oh, it absorbed into your arm as well. So there's 15 gems. I'm just waiting for my OneNote is not in sync from all the new notes I have. So I'll send you the card for it. But they're all greater souls. Because this is something he crafted. So you get 15 new abilities. Oh man. Okay. As soon as that syncs open, I'll get that for you. But yeah, you look, and they kind of sync to your own hand. It looks really cool. But yeah, you could tell based on the size, and 5 of them look quite sizable. So you just kind of sit there and you kind of start to feel strange. It's not that like they're different from souls. They're just seemingly because you did not take them. It just seems semi-foreign, but not in an awkward way, if that makes sense. You like adopted children. All right. So as soon as that decides that it wants to play nice, I'll get that going. Oh, that's why I did it. Aha. All right. What is everybody else doing? Anything you guys wanted to do today? Are you resting up a couple of days? Are you going to go to any of the locations you need to? What's your plan?
I've got a whisper waiting.
Did I miss your whisper?
You didn't mention it.
Hold on. The one from when you were shutting down?
Yep.
Yeah, you can draw it to him if you want.
Yep. Baron and Leah are probably around, and I'd show them too.
Yeah, so Patrick draws on this paper inside the workshop and just kind of displays it for you guys. Leah, Baron, you probably wouldn't know what this is. Roll a D100, Patrick.
53.
Mergen kind of sits there for a second as you ask him. He sets down like this little device he's been working on. He kind of rubs his eyes because he's probably been up for a couple of days before you even got here.
Yep.
Look.
Oh wait, Ari's there too.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't look familiar to Ari. He's like, I feel like I've seen that before. And he just kind of like rubs his eyes harder and tries to like focus on it.
Someone needs to give this man a cat nap.
Nothing that jumps, but let me think on it. I feel like I've seen that. And then he just kind of goes over and continues to fiddle with the device. He does look like he's rather confused now, though. He
Nice.
probably needs to sleep at some point soon. He may have recognized it, but nothing that anyone else would recognize.
Okay.
Solomon, you still on your patrol?
Yep. I'm not getting any sleep tonight or tomorrow or whenever.
Just throw several levels of exhaustion on that resurrection sickness.
Yeah, I will.
It's all part of the illusion.
Someone needs to put this kid to sleep.
Good luck.
There is one thing I want to do with Deft.
What's that?
As I'm sitting in the oven, I am going to try to shift to the gray zone.
Sure. Roll a stealth check. I'll even say you could roll with advantage too. Oh, there you go.
I already have advantage.
Oh, do you still wear that cloak?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's easy enough to do. So you just kind of slip in, and everything goes gray. What do you want to do?
I am going to exit the oven.
Okay.
Kind of crack my back a little bit.
Yep.
Hey, Icon? Hello?
You just hear your voice echoing out, but no response. Doesn't seem he's around or.
Hmm. Ash?
No answer.
Gee, awful quiet. I will exit gray mode.
All right, so you fade back to the material plane.
Just kind of think about some stuff, and then I go wander off to find where the people are.
Easy enough. Seems like everybody's kind of centralized around the workshop. You see Theris coming out with this, like, curious, not like a curious look, like a happy look. Must be super happy to see his kid. His kid's kind of walking with him too, so it would make sense.
Good for him.
He looks like he did a good job or something. What do you guys do with the chest, though? Or what do you do with the chest, Theris? Not. It can't go in because of what it is. It physically won't do it. You have to hold it. However, trying to think. Yeah, because it has to stay on this plane. But it's not an interdimensional space necessarily itself. It's a containment device, but it doesn't hold everything. I mean, you guys don't know a whole bunch about it. The curse that came out of it that was most in part for the reason for all that undead nonsense was already kind of cured by Def's wonderful fake brother. It doesn't seem like there's anything in it because it's opened, so whatever was in it is out at this point. But that may have always been the case. Whether or not it has any other effects, it doesn't seem like anything. Doesn't look like it can randomly summon stuff. Okay. Mm-hmm. Load. I will say, because I know I have to pull the other version off my list. But as you're like getting ready to go out of the blast doors, you get ready to like walk back out before you see Deft and your kid. You just look back towards the door and you're outside up at the top of the steps of the blast door next to Douglas. He's like, cool. You teleported. You did. Yeah, just by like when you're getting ready to turn out of the blast room to go up to where Douglas was before Def saw you, you just kind of turned and you were outside at the top of the steps. You teleported like 30 feet without trying. He looks super happy. All right. So you got that. Eventually, Bergen probably just passes out. He doesn't quite finish the device. He seems to be working on some sort of smaller apparatus, though.
Okay.
So now that most of you are there, I think Tanya's still asleep. Baron probably would be asleep at this point too, I think, or are you still pulling the midnight, burning the oil?
Mm,
You guys basically worked from like the morning the day before, more or less, all day, all night, and into the next morning.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna probably guess that at this point I've crashed.
You probably would be asleep in the workshop though at this point, I would imagine.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gone far, that's for sure.
Yeah, you and Bergen are both just like passed out in there. But yeah, other than that, Solomon's patrolling, but everyone else is awake and around.
If there are blankets in the workshop, Murray will throw a blanket over the two of them and wander out.
Yeah, there's like fire blankets, so you just throw the fire blankets on top of the two of them. They're adorable. All right, so those of you who are awake, what do you wish to play and do? What's the game plan? Or I could always send some friends to entertain you if you are not certain what you want to do.
Let's get some
She'll make-
entertainment.
I actually have this wonderful encounter right here that's called Things to Kill Deft with.
Ooh,
Oh, good.
I'm happy with this.
She'll make her way over
So
to
you guys let me know
I
if you
mean-
don't have any ideas, and I will gladly pick one of my new friends here.
I mean, I had ideas, but now I'm more interested in the other thing.
Same.
My opinion is rescinded. I want to see what happens.
I'm
Yeah, the only thing I was gonna maybe do if nobody was gonna advance anything was I don't think Patrick's actually tested out what he can do, so I'd go to a combat room and spend some resources.
I'm. Ooh.
These new routines are kind of cool. Your hand-eye coordination and like your muscle memory for whatever muscle memory a robot can have are like spot on. Like you can just feel where everything is. Like you don't even necessarily feel like you have to look where you're punching. Like you just know where everything on you is and the things that are around you.
I have a back camera now. I didn't have that on my last installment.
Ooh.
The other fun thing you kind of notice too is you are like moving around as you're trying to like do some mobility things. It's different from Patrick. Patrick was much more top heavy. You were pretty balanced, but you know, you had general weight distribution.
Yeah,
It seems like there's some sort of apparatus in the center of you. You're not sure what it is, but it kind of centralizes your balance. Anytime you're about to fall, you immediately roll to your feet. So you can only land on your feet.
Yo, thank you.
So you kind of like do like a double front flip, and you're like about to like belly flop it, and your body just rotates, and you're on your feet.
I have a gyroscope.
Mhm.
Oh, that's amazing. Did
So-
they also successfully like reinstall the cube of force?
The cube of force they did get back inside, yeah. So you look
Okay.
in, and it's the only thing that looks different. You see where they kind of had it modified in your chest, where they kind of made some additions.
Okay.
Everything else, like you feel very dense, but much lighter than your prior version.
Do you? Can I just drag and drop that into my new inventory? Is that how that works?
What are you looking for?
Oh, the cube of force. Is that just a? Can I just drag and drop it over from the character sheets?
I
Probably.
think it has to go to the party.
Oh, I can.
Oh,
Yeah, because he has the link already because I gave it to him.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because you own both characters. Yes, you can
Yes.
do that.
you know what? Let's go see what this town is about. Solomon's gonna leave the grounds for a bit.
Yeah, it's a really nice town. It's a very high class, wealthy coastal city. Very upscale, very nice, very clean.
The dirty boy in metal armor.
I will mention, as you just are walking about, you do notice there is all along the docks. There's like this little secluded dock area that's called Norris Distributing.
Mm.
Looks like someone's got a great great grandfather also. Yeah, no, it's a nice town. No real dangers or anything. You're free to walk about and do whatever. Fairly big town too, though.
You're looking
talking
for
to the-
demons.
You're talking to the rock person saying things are safe.
Well, things are safe for you. Whether things are safe for the people of this town, we'll see.
What I like to hear. It's safe, just not for you.
Only my NPCs have to worry. Child's in town. All right, so you test out the body. What were you going to do, Ari?
Ariel make her way up to Deft, brush a hand through his hair, and hold up the soot-covered hand. Just kind of smile and chuckle. Where have you been?
Just the usual places.
Found a cozy forge?
A little smaller than the usual, maybe.
Any plans for the day?
Not in particular. How goes the lab work?
Merkin's fallen asleep, but I think he's making great progress.
What are you working on again?
She just kind of shrugs. I assume something that'll help us if we run into that wind mage again.
Oh, that would be handy.
Hmm.
What time of day is it?
I think it's morning.
It's probably at this point, I'd say it's like 10 a.m.
I was thinking about last night. She kind of pulls out the daggers.
Mhm.
I think I might better learn how to use these. Up for a training lesson?
Always.
She gives him a hug, and I still make their way to training room if there's one.
Yeah,
Patrick's
you
in
walk
here.
over
We
there.
gotta fight him too.
Oh yeah, I'd training sim you. I'd fight you. Test round. Though,
Alright.
though, it feels like this is more of an Ari and Deft thing than a Patrick thing. So if you just want to see what Patrick's doing by himself, I can describe it to you later.
No, what are you up to? What are you doing? Walk in.
Okay. So you walk in and like you see him like standing in front of a training dummy that's like I'm gonna say like 30 feet away from him, and he's just like in a fighting stance, and like you're watching him, and then you just hear like, do you still have your amulet of hearing?
Yes, but it's not always active.
Okay, then I don't think. Then I think I'm gonna need to have you make a perception rolls.
33.
Oh, okay, Deft. You hear like the small intake of like air from around his arms, and then you just hear like a small, like a release of force, and it doesn't even look like he. Actually, no. You rolled a nat 20, so you also see this. Um, he like becomes blurry. You see him like move forward, slam his fist into the dummy, and like instantly move back. Ari, you just see the dummy get hit. You don't see Patrick move at all. And then he like activates something up more, and then you hear like two more of those small air pistons activate, and then you hear two more explosions as he like hits into this thing. Ari, he's not moving at all, but he's hitting that thing somehow. And Deft, you're seeing him move concerningly fast.
Did they put telekinesis into him?
No, but he is damn quick.
You just all of a sudden you hear Mergen from behind you with the little blanket on. No, Tanya, not the blue wire, the red wire. And then he just goes back to sleep.
Oh, is the common room in the lab?
So,
No, Tanya's inside.
hey Patrick, how's it feel?
I do not know.
Are you okay?
Slow.
So?
And he kind of just puts his hand on his head.
Oh.
So you got a quick body now, but a slow brain case.
He nods.
I'm sure they can work on that.
And she nods as well.
Perhaps.
Well, we were gonna do a little thing. Do you want to go for a round? Maybe hit a moving target.
He points at Ari.
I give him a big slap on the back. Rust bucket. You know how to pick your opponents, that's for sure. And then I lean over to Ari and I whisper, not that I think that he'll be able to hit you, of course, Lady Candlebright.
She just has a bit of a smug smirk. She's gonna look around and see if there are any blunted daggers. Unless she blunt hers.
Really, any like they don't train that way here. They have them here for just training in general because like the devices do. Most all of the weaponry is on the robots that already come into this room. But you're free to look about it elsewhere.
Here, I've got some spares. I pull out like a shiny metallic dagger. Probably looks pretty cool. Yeah, this one's getting kind of dull. Should work fine.
Grab the dagger. Oh, this looks really fancy.
You know I have like a dozen of those things on me at all times, right?
Oh. I'm just imagining Def just like lifting up his cloak and there's just racks upon racks of daggers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Are you sure you
What
want to
do you
start
do?
with that though? Don't you want to practice first?
Practice would be good.
Do you want to fight Patrick, or should I go first?
What do you recommend? You have to teach her.
You know what? Let's warm up, Patrick. Tell me what you got.
He like kind of just gets ready. It's like a really simple stance. Like you've probably seen bandits hold themselves better than this. Like he literally just puts up his two hands and he doesn't move his feet at all.
Similar to how Sora, or different.
Oh, for real?
I mean, no, but monk.
Yeah.
Alright.
I guess we roll initiative now.
Well, it depends. How do you want to do this? Do you want to handle this like a training exercise where you roll off against each other, or do you want to actually fight each other?
What were you planning?
I'd say you guys could do D20 off if you want to just do some training exercises. Otherwise, you're going to be fighting for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
That's
let's just do
true.
some training.
Okay.
All right. So we'll
Uh,
do first to 3.
okay. What's your movement speed?
30.
Okay, mine's 60. I'm gonna say I go first.
Okay.
And I'm gonna describe what I try to do to you, and then I'm gonna roll a skill, and then you can try to roll a counter skill. How's that?
All right.
So you see him standing there, and he's kind of like really. You've seen how fast he moves, so you know to be wary at least. But he's just like up there with his hands, and you start to hear the wind again as he rushes up to you and tries to like elbow you in the chest, using more speed than force. So he's more trying to catch you off guard, as he's gonna try to acrobatics you.
Oh,
Down.
Nope, flat D20s.
Flat d20s. Okay,
Flat D20s.
that's a 2.
I will try to dodge this.
Okay.
So you watch the elbow, and he just kind of clumsily steps out of it. Like, oh,
Yeah, and like I start falling to the floor because I put all my weight into it, and then like
you're a lot
Before-
faster than you were.
yeah, before I like fall onto the ground, my hand like shoots out, and I like one handstand up and like get myself back onto my feet.
Fumbling. I'm gonna flick my wrist, and vibrato comes to my hand, but it's just kind of this long, dull stick.
You can do that?
I'm gonna bonk you.
You turn it to any shape he wants.
Okay. Bonk me.
I'm initiating.
It
9.
was originally a very big sword.
You bonk me right on the forehead. And then do you like hold it there like cockily? Or do you pull it away?
No, he pulls it away.
Oh no, Baron, this one's broken too.
Okay. What do I... Someone fighting me with a weapon, huh? I guess I'm gonna focus more on dodging your attacks and trying to get in close to, like, push you over. Instead. So, like, I'm gonna, like, wait for you to miss a swing and then get in.
You know,
Buddy.
we're getting rid of those now.
Oh, I go for the takedown. I see an opening and I go for the takedown.
This robot's broken.
Oh my god.
Full suck.
Oh my god.
This is the saddest exercise you guys have ever seen.
This is a glorified slap fight.
It's like watching two drunk people stumbling on the street trying to hit you like, oh,
You're too warm for your oven, man. You took a
Dude, I'm
nap today.
Baked. I'm baked.
He's
And
still
one
like
was the
waking
one.
up.
Man, so bad.
Oh man.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
I lost
Patrick,
3 times in a row.
unfortunate side effect of this new body like a lot of it's there, but like when you're in action, you're just having like this timing issue where like you expect to move at a certain rate, but you go much faster, or like you're overcorrecting on certain things just because it goes so much faster and you have so much more rotation.
And also because I'm used to like planning like 6 different options, I'm like also trying to do that at the same time, and it's like overloading a little bit.
Mhm.
The body and mind are not in sync.
But you get up. It was a good bout.
No, it wasn't.
It really was.
None of you rolled above a 10.
I'm putting my money on Candlebright.
I think Deft and Ari are probably going to go over the basics of daggers though before that.
Ari's been a professional adventurer for so long.
She's
Yeah, but
really
not
good at
a
stabbing
rogue.
people.
But not a rogue.
She's seen many
adventurer.
people be stabbed, though.
We're refining the technique here.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. She knows how to use daggers. Deft is just better at it, and she's learning new techniques.
I'm going to tell her all the best places you can stab somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right. So you kind of go through the general what to do, what not to do. You kind of prep up. Who's Ari going to practice with? You or Patrick?
Ari's choice.
That's up to her.
Well, Patrick seems to be kind of still gathering his balance. So we'll start with faith weapons with Deft. Or blunted weapons with Deft.
Oh, we don't have blended weapons. You can stab Def. It's okay.
She'd rather not.
Definitely carry sharp daggers, I think. Unless you want to find something else to fight with.
I mean, we could probably just gather up some sticks or something if needed.
I've got a shovel.
Ari, clang! Gotcha.
What was quite what she was saying. Yeah, I suppose in lieu of blunt weapons, we can start things off with Patrick if we can't get any small sticks or blunted weapons.
I see how it is.
I can stab him. It's okay. He's a robot. All right. So, do you let her come to you, or do you go after her first?
I think I'm gonna let her come to me because that really threw me off last time. So I'm gonna try to focus on countering instead this time around.
Okay.
All right. She pulls out 2 of the daggers and makes a charge. Going for a quick volley of slashes.
Oh no!
Okay.
Purse.
Hey!
So you don't really see it, but you feel like something like hit your wrist every time you get too close.
Ow.
It feels like a hand. And seeing that maybe waiting patiently is doing more than anything, he's gonna try to take this opening he's created and like go and try to like trip you. All right, so you feel the weight give out from under you as you feel something like hook behind your right ankle and just kind of like pull you down on your back, and then he's gonna go for a pin.
All right.
He was holding back.
Oh, it's you fight
the
so
sweep.
well,
She,
but
her
The
acrobatics
sweep.
kick in. She goes to roll and you just barely manage to catch her before she can roll out of the way.
so he like as you like roll away, he like catches the arm that's like closest to him, and he like pulls you back and gets you in an arm bar.
Apparently, he really just needed that warm.
Do you tap out? Okay, yeah, he lets you go.
Your reaction times are a lot. Nice work, Patrick.
Oh,
Oh,
uh-oh.
We lost no.
No, I think he's gone.
Who rolled the D20
did.
on internet?
The
he
moles.
did. More people.
Patrick, you
Moles.
took out the DM.
I took out the DM. I rolled 2.
Down with the democracy.
I rolled an 18 and a 15. It was too much for the game. I'm sorry.
How dare you roll so
fool.
high? How dare you roll
Above
above a
the
10?
How dare I?
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
Ruby dooby doo.
Ruby dooby doo. What have we got in store for you? Yeah, he'll be back sometime.
He's around.
Yeah. Man, not a whole lot of stabbing practice in that.
Well, to be
Yeah,
fair,
most-
I don't really want to get stabbed.
she mostly just ran forward, got tripped.
Just got
Yeah.
annihilated.
Just absolutely destroyed.
I wonder if he's gonna give Solomon anything to hate in the town. He just kind of went there.
I think Solomon hates the town itself.
Well,
We
yeah,
got beat
because-
up by weird doll people when we went last time. I got
yeah,
stabbed.
on Tuesday. Oh wait, no, you got stabbed. This is the same place you got stabbed both.
No. This is a different town.
Okay.
On Tuesday, I got stabbed here.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That sounds
yeah,
like something. That sounds like some BS.
You almost died here as Misfit, actually. Didn't you like go down?
Oh yeah.
Him, Black Bar? No. I don't think so. I'm watching on console, so it might not be there for console or something as
Oh,
well.
there it is. Yeah, I see a purple menu now. Yeah. 100 bits, 100 bits.
Senpai? But did you really? I don't know, but did you really? Just don't know if I can believe you, Bradley. That's true. You are one evil son of a bitch. No offense to your mother, of course. It's not her fault that you turned out the way. Actually, wait a minute. It is her fault you turned out the way you are.
Oh, hello. Yeah, notice me Senpai's still 100.
Good old senpai.
Ooh. I hope you're
Yeah.
back.
Because
Now we
you
gotta
could-
wait the 8 minutes for the server to boot up.
Well, if you're saying something else, we can't hear you.
Mm-hmm. He might be out of his office, like still at his router or something.
Maybe.
Notice me, senpai.
All right. Okay, I refreshed it.
It appears Solomon wants
Your
a
voice is
senpai to notice
Oh,
him.
hey!
okay. Server's reloaded.
Loud noises.
Yeah, John, that's the difference between a warrior class, a full martial, and a half caster.
So what ended up happening? I didn't hear what the last thing you did was.
Mole
You were
people.
talking-
I pinned her in an armbar and she tapped out.
I also have tough.
Yeah, she went to roll or tapping into her acrobatics. She went to roll away, but just was not quite fast enough and got pinned.
Yeah. It was a 14 versus 15 at the very end.
I saw that part.
Okay.
I just kind of like right after that.
Ugh.
So,
Yeah.
uh-oh.
Ari is not quite as fast nor as strong as Deft.
I see errors. What are the errors?
It's whatever. I mean, I'll do another refresh. Oh, yeah, 25 bits, 25 bits. Yep. Oh, I mean, seeing that update gives me hope. So, because everything was 100 before then. Yep, there it is.
Notice me, senpai.
I want the bonk one to be free.
It's paid. Yeah, the Doge with the stick.
Server is back up for anyone who didn't
Mhm.
see it yet.
F is pretty good, but also that's one that I could see people paying for, so don't put F for free.
I cannot see them, so I've got no idea. All I know is apparently Solomon wants some kind of senpai to notice him.
All right. Well, since we don't need our map up right now, anyways, what did you guys want to continue on doing after that?
Yeah. I don't know. Patrick's not able to say much.
It's morning, right?
It's like 11.
10, 11.
Leah's gonna wrap up and go home.
With Jason.
Jason.
Are you gonna say goodbye at least?
Yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody.
Just imagining Leah just like, all right, I'm done. Teleports home, gets home. Oh crap, Jason! I'll get him tomorrow.
Don't worry, he's bound to the garage. All right, Leah. So what do you do?
I am gonna start making the rounds. I'm gonna let Jason know we're probably gonna go home pretty soon here.
Strix.
And Strix. I leave Strix. He lives here now.
You abandoned him already.
He wanted to find Douglas.
Solomon's in town, right?
Yeah.
That little rascal always wanders off. Go to Tanya first.
What do you want to say?
Well, I look forward to having one less rascal in my hair. I hope you don't die in the next few weeks. That'd be a bit of a bummer. Good luck out there, kid.
And your response, Tanya?
I try my best. I said, I'll try my best. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You are quiet, but I could at least hear you. It's still the ghosted Tanya.
Give her a pat on the head.
Did Tanya finish tattling yet?
What were you? Did you what?
Finish tattling.
Did Tanya finish tattling on everybody yet?
You got summoned. You still have a lot to tell. You were working in the workshop. So yeah, you haven't completely sold them out yet. All right, Leah, who's next?
I'll go to Theris next.
All right, he's probably hanging out with like his sister and his son. Douglas waves.
We are going to head out soon, I believe. I think it's about time we part ways, but I just wanted to say goodbye.
Where are you going?
Business or pleasure?
Oh, you've never needed my help to save the world. Though, if you do ever need me, I'm gonna give Theris a replacement sending stone. Does he have one? Do you have one?
He's got
one. Okay.
You give him the upgraded cell stone?
How many was I able to make?
Roll a D100. Let's see.
Man, you put something into space off screen? Come on.
Why do I have Solomon and only Solomon? 84.
I'm already in use somehow.
Hey, does Lee have any inspiration left? Before you kick her to the curb?
Hold on, I need to unlock Solomon. I clicked on it.
I'm looking at your card.
Hold on, Def. Did you
Leah
steal Solomon's
does not
login?
have inspiration.
Oh, well.
84.
You finished 2. 1. You have 1. 1 you put in Patrick.
Yeah,
You
you
got
did
the new
do
model
that for some
down.
reason.
but you only have one to give out. It works with other sending stones. It just works better.
Okay, I'm going to keep the other one and make more and maybe send them to you when they're done. So we can keep in touch. Hopefully.
Are you having a baby?
We're having a baby. No.
Douglas is very interested now.
You ruffians live far too dangerous a life for me to stick around for too much longer. I have some little rascals to raise up, and I want to keep them out of trouble as best I can, so... And if you ever need a sitter, give me a call.
He's like, if you ever need to save the little ones, just give me a call so I can steal their souls. What?
Go ahead and try it now, Solomon. I got it kicked out.
So I think what happened is Deft and Solomon went to log in at the same time, and it did that thing where Deft logged in as Solomon.
It did throw an error. I was actually curious if that's what happened because I saw one that popped up. I was like, oh, and then it was fine. I was like, oh, weird. It was like an authorization issue.
Deft stealing people's accounts again.
Yes.
So you say goodbye to Eris. Douglas says goodbye to Strix.
Are you taking him with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
You said you weren't, and now you are. That's all.
I'm gonna go to Patrick and Bernard.
Oh.
I know it hasn't been too long since we've met, but you're good folks. I hope that you can sucker these losers into paying for a new forge.
I give her a big old smile. And you ain't been too bad yourself, lass. You and I look over towards Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't remember. Did I ever come up for?
You did.
I don't think I did. You and Mr. Sneaky over there, take care of yourselves.
He kind of just nods at you.
I tell you not to get into too much trouble, but I know that is a ask.
Before you go, Patrick's gonna like tap Burn on the shoulder and like ask for his backpack.
Yeah, I'll give him my backpack.
I reach in, pull out the Guinevere fanfiction, start flipping through it, and I pull out like a pile of documents and I like hand them over to you.
Oh, what are you hiding in me comics? Those aren't mine. I'm holding them for a friend. What are you what are you doing?
You're smart.
Yes.
Please look. And he's just like holding out the papers to you.
I will take the papers.
There are a bunch of scribbles, and as far as you can tell, Patrick thinks they're very important.
Just kind of flip through them and nod.
This is like when your toddler draws you a picture, isn't it?
Oh, very fascinating. I will be sure to examine these thoroughly.
This is how Leah ends up with the RoboJam model.
I'm adding
too early for RoboJambo.
I'm adding scribblings of a madman to my inventory.
I'm just gonna keep grumbling about him hiding it in my fan fiction.
I hope I got a picture of the figure somewhere. That's gonna be great.
Oh, it's raunchy. For whatever reason, this one he opened up is absolute filth.
Yeah.
I have questions I could ask, but I'm not going to ask them.
Oh no. Well, it was your favorite. I needed to put them somewhere on the book you actually had worded. Come on.
Yeah. Well, he honestly, Patrick picked the perfect one because that's something that Baron very rarely opens because the pages are so delicate. He's so fearful of them being damaged.
You've got like the golden Bible edging.
Yeah, I like have whatever that like really high quality plastic shit that people get that they put their comics in.
Mhm.
Every single page is laminated.
Nice. For my sake, can Leah do an investigation check on them before she leaves?
Yeah,
forever?
sure. Why not?
Oh yeah,
put
go for it.
I put my goggles on and everything.
Whoa!
Examine the
hang on.
papers.
Hang on.
Oh, you put your goggles on?
I didn't
Yeah.
say nothing about no goggles.
You look over at Jason,
Oh, okay. Never mind. I see what you're talking about.
and he's totally the same. It's fine. I just want to talk.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Well, you can see people that are not in their true form. Or under an illusion. You see through it now. But everyone here seems to be who they are.
Oh, I think you have lost a page of your smut in here. I'll just hand that back.
You memorized.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Was it stuck to your page?
I
Yeah.
hope not. Okay, good knowing you. Goodbye forever.
2 more to go?
Goodbye forever.
I'm gonna send a message to Solomon.
Hey, he's in town.
Yeah, sending.
Oh shit, who's gonna send messages now?
Patrick, I guess.
Lady suckers. Solomon, are you in mortal danger? If not, can you come back to the house, please?
How do you send a mental nod?
You already feel it. It's an unspoken connection.
I sense the approval.
Yeah, he'll come back. He probably stayed fairly close. Yep, he returns.
Oh, good. We're going to be heading out. We plan on parting ways here, at least for now. Solomon, you don't have much of a place in this world, do you?
Damn. It's calling the man out.
Is that Nick or Baron?
That's Nick.
Yeah, I think you guys are doing this alone. This is your moment.
This is Nick commenting.
I just wanted to say, if you ever find yourself needing a place, you are always welcome under my name.
Jason just gives you an eyeball because you didn't let him keep the last child he found.
You're a cringe child.
True.
Very well. Just stay safe.
Planning on it.
Tell him he can't wear it anyways.
Try not to get in too much trouble. You know how to contact me, if need be. I'm sure there's still some stones floating around. Send more when I get the chance. I hope you find what you're looking for. Like, give him a very childish pat on the hat, like I pat all the other children on the hat.
Mhm.
Head. Kind of ruffle his hair. Okay, that's all I needed from you. Go scout.
He fucks off.
Hell yeah, brother.
Jason also wants to say one last thing to Solomon before you walk off.
Oh.
It's like, hey, look on the bright side. Nah, if you see a drow, you could stab first and ask questions later. He just kind of gives you a fist bump and then falls asleep.
He acts like I wasn't going to do that anyways. These two were exempt, though.
Last but not least,
But now you don't have to worry. Mortis, you remembered.
Deft.
He runs over to give you a hug. Boom, 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 and you walk past him to Deftinari.
you brought Thordis home. You shush.
Ouch.
Oh, that's right. Fair
Jim's
enough.
sneaking and bounding all the way here.
Forgot to say goodbye.
Are you busy?
Oh, no. Why? What's up?
Oh, well, we are going to take this opportunity to go home.
Oh,
I figured I should just come make my rounds, make sure everyone was well off, didn't need their local message machine. Out of all the hooligans here, you were my favorite.
gives you a big smile. Wait, when you say you're going home, do you mean like to visit?
To settle down, hopefully.
Oh.
I'd like to get out of the spotlight for once. Just take it easy, maybe little rascals out of danger.
Smiles and gives a look over to Deft, and back over, and we'll walk over and give you a hug. You're my favorite as well. Do keep in touch. We need to have more girls' nights.
Oh, we do.
Speaking of, when you say you're going home, do you mean to the other plane, or?
Oh, God, no. Oh, no, I'm sure that plane's been torn asunder.
Oh. That'll make it much easier to visit then.
Coordinates are currently secretive, but if that changes, you'll be the first to know.
Smells. Well, you'll know where to visit us. Although, none of us have ever been there.
So true.
Well, you know how to contact me. If you ever need backup, you know who to call.
We'll try not to get into too much
Ghostbusters.
trouble.
Ari, one last piece of advice, though. I know you have kind of a side mission to live for a long time. We all die. The goal is not to live forever, but to create something that will. You're a good kid. Don't get too lost. Like, ruffle her hair too.
She just kind of chuckles. Don't worry, I won't be going down Lichton.
Oh, good. Really nasty stuff, that. Anyways, ta-ta. Goodbye, pink one.
Before you guys go, Solomon.
Yes.
Strix wanted to have to say one thing to you before you left.
Oh.
Kids Club forever. Roll a D100 though.
Oh boy. 24.
You needed a 25 or lower. Strix just kind of comes and hangs out with you while Liz and Jason are making the rounds. Excuse me. It just kind of chats with you for a minute, and he kind of looks at you. I think you're going to be just fine. And your powers are coming along great. Pretty soon you'll be stronger than everybody else. Don't worry about it. And then he kind of talks through some things with you hadn't thought about before in the way you produce your echoes.
Uh-huh.
You have learned a new ability.
Oh boy.
As opposed to summoning one of your echoes, because you have so many now, in the form of yourself, you may also summon it in the form of a weapon.
Oh boy.
Do with that as you will.
Will do.
Gun.
A
God.
weapon he knows of.
God.
Also hands you a rope. When you say
Fantasy
the
gun.
word, it opens a portal to the kids' club.
You could turn it into an arrow, though, and shoot yourself and teleport it to wherever you shoot your arrow to.
Yeah, that was an idea. Don't worry. I have so many bad ideas.
All right.
Great.
So the three of them say their final goodbyes, wish you well, and there's 3 more things out of the combat tracker.
Goodbye, Leah. Goodbye for now.
At least for another 200 years.
At least for maybe 4 more sessions before we go fight the dragon.
Hi, everyone, we're back.
Hi, we're back.
It was a great vacation.
I leave you for 2 days and you're already going after the dragon. Ugh.
All right. So, what's your guys' main plan now that they've kind of departed? Are you resting another day? Is there things you're doing? Are you departing today? What do you want to do?
I'm making another copy of my documents. Because Leah took them with her, I guess.
What to do after the training session? Without Mergen's device, probably not a good idea to hop over to Curzon.
You could send Thordis home.
Thordis is already home.
Artist is already on.
Oh, that's right.
I did that yesterday.
I mean, I want to just test out the new ability.
Easy enough to do.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely teleporting to the arrow, though, so don't worry.
Oh, hold on 1 sec. I'll be right back.
I think I put way too much gin in this.
So I guess after a few hours of the training session, things have died down after the heartwarming goodbyes. Anything you want to do tonight?
I'm a little hesitant to go out.
Yeah, that makes sense. We can still do something in town.
Like what?
Well, we could always visit some of the bars. We could... Actually, I don't know what there's to do in this town.
We could go find out.
Yeah, let's go exploring. I'll be right back.
Sorry about that. My dog locked herself in a room.
Nice.
Like, why are you barking? And I found the other dog and he's just chilling on the couch. It's like, where's your sister? Ah, shit.
Just
Okay.
enjoying the show.
Exactly. How do you want to test your lovely little ability?
Well, considering I can manifest 2 echoes, I'm going to manifest a longbow and an arrow.
Sure. You have a bow already, though, don't you?
A crossbow. Longbow shoots a little farther, and I wanted to
Fair
test
enough.
how far I can go.
All right, so you summon two. One is the arrow, one is the longbow.
Mm-hmm. And what's the highest point?
You might want to be careful to not shoot it like into neighboring properties.
I mean, within the property.
Probably the top of the main mansion.
Okay. I'm just gonna shoot it up there and try teleporting to the arrow.
While it's moving, or once it strikes like the roof.
Good question. While it's moving.
All right. Roll a d100 for me on that one.
Yep.
So you release the arrow.
This is gonna be the rest of the 100.
Oh, okay, not bad. You watch, and as the arrow is heading up towards the roof, you swap with it, and you carry on with the velocity of the arrow.
Oh, yep.
Roll an acrobatics check for me.
How about I just
I know.
fail it?
Mm-hmm. No, you gotta roll it. I want to see. A -5. You just watch as Solomon plunges into the top of the roof and his legs are sticking out the top.
Back. What I missed?
Like a Looney Tune character.
Mm-hmm. Works though.
Oh, Solomon is practicing with this new toy.
Mm-hmm. Arrow might be a little difficult.
Or you could let it hit first.
Yeah, that too. No, but I like keeping the velocity.
You got options.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So,
I'm gonna need to train my dexterity, damn it.
not necessarily. Just kind of depends on what you do.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the next plan? Do you guys want to rest one more day?
Ari and Deft went into town to go exploring.
They went to get drunk.
Easy enough. What are you guys looking for?
Well, we don't really know the sights of this place, so we're going to wander around, explore, and enjoy some of the town.
Yeah.
Probably hit a few bars.
Maybe run into a fancy little mud guy running around.
Gonna get jumped again?
You don't know. I need both of you to roll a d100 though as you walk around town.
I cannot wait to get jumped.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice town. You see the sights, you go through the docks. Everything's really nice. You go to a couple little bars. Fairly upscale town. So we'll let you count how long are you out there for?
Oh, probably a while. We don't have anything else to do today, I think.
I don't know. That's up to you guys.
I'll say like 4 hours. I don't want to be gone too long.
Sure. So that brings us to about we'll just call it 4 o'clock. By the time all that happens. Does anyone else have anything they want to do during that 4 hours?
I'm just recopying all of the documents because those are ingrained in my memory and I can recopy them down.
Probably
So
a lot
that's-
of people sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be hanging out with my good old rust bucket.
Yeah, you're helping me. I've taught you a few of these pages. You still think it's absolute nonsense.
Oh, absolutely. What do you mean?
Somewhere
I think
Jason's
it
laying
is.
down.
It is nonsense.
Just gotta get Morgan in here.
He's asleep.
But he's dead.
He's dead. They covered him with a blanket.
Yep.
I got nothing.
That's interesting. All right. So you guys go about the town for 4 hours, come back.
Mhm.
Yeah. Pretty low key. There's not a lot going on here, so it's quite easy to kind of relax and do whatever you need to do. And else you guys want to do this day, or do you want to rest into the next day?
Well, we haven't been informed of anything going on.
I don't know if there's anything specific they want to do for today. While they were out and about, I doubt it, but did she see any signs of Crimson?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
Oh, I've got something I can do with Baron that would be concerning.
Hmm.
Hey Baron, do you want to play a game of Dragon Chess?
I'd play a game of Dragon Chess with you any day.
You always complain about losing, though.
This time I'm gonna win though.
You know what happened
Okay.
last time people played Dragon Chess?
So it's just if you're not proficient in it, it's just an int check.
Just an int check, huh?
Yeah.
It's a good thing I have a massive intelligence.
So massive.
Okay. What you do notice when you're playing this game is even though you still do lose, Patrick's slipping up a lot more. Than like he usually would like get you in like 6 or 7 moves, but you last like 15.
See? What I tell you, I'm improving.
It's so hard to think.
That's why you've got to free your mind, Rust Bucket. Don't think, just do.
He like stares at you in a way that's like, I can't do that.
Yeah, I do know that, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I kind of know what I'm doing, and I'm all about it.
But yeah, we haven't. Did anyone tell Baron what was going on with Curzon? Would that affect you at all?
No, sorry, hasn't said shit.
Yeah, actually, did anybody say anything to me about that?
Yeah, I'm sure we would have explained the situation.
Yeah, I just realized I wasn't here. Nick wasn't here, so I'm sure Baron knows about it, but Nick doesn't.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely was asked
mean,
about. Definitely,
I've been waiting to hear about it.
Yeah, so I think I think I probably I would have already gone over all of this with everyone who was available at the time. So I'm gonna say that it's already been resolved without having to get too into it.
So do you want to go back and help at Curzon, or do you want to stay here and watch your own back? Because they're trying to get a search party going.
What's our standing with Curzon? Could I have tried to figure that out before our sending person left? Or
yeah,
okay.
basically, how loyal would Baron be to Curzon is really what the question is.
Probably not really loyal to Curzon. There's a couple individuals though, but yeah, Baron is.
You never got your message to your friend.
Yeah, that's okay.
Part of Leah making the rounds was asking if anybody needed any more messages, so we could wreck on that and say we sent a last message if you wanted.
Okay, yeah, I would have wanted to use one of those last messages then. Let's see. I have in my notes. What's the name? Wait, hang on. It's not in my notes. Oh, I know where it is. It's in probably these notes. Son of a bitch, not there either. What's it? Okay. Kalsto. It's probably in my messages to you. Let me find that quick.
It would be, yeah.
Scrolling.
All your friends read messages.
I just need to give a name real quick. It would have been Galmore Silver Ale is who I would have wanted to reach out. She's kind of like an aunt figure to him. So he would have just wanted to reach out to her and let her know he's okay, he's safe. He and Patrick. Well, actually, at this time, Patrick was dead. So he'll say that he's safe, and he'll ask, "Is Curzon okay?" And he just wants to know that they're safe and that Curzon is okay.
Yeah, and more or less what is explained to you, in as many short words as possible. Essentially, there was some sort of incident or like toxic gas leak of some sort from inside the earth. They're not sure. Something apparently killed a bunch of people in a mine that's now sealed off near the Zognot estate. And there's like people that are still missing that they think are inside, but they're trying to find people qualified to actually go in and like rescue them.
Okay.
But your friends, as far as you know, they're all okay.
Okay, good. Then yes, Baron is good on that front. He'll say that seeing as there's not really anything that he feels he can do in particular about that there's no point in him going back to Curzon at this time. So he's fine staying with these fine individuals and getting into some more shenanigans.
I loom over Mergen until he wakes up.
In my Discord.
Why
Oh,
do you
okay.
like this?
Eventually, Mergen wakes up like a couple hours later. Huh?
I just point back to the symbol that's still up on the wall.
Oh God! Put on some 100.
That was a what?
100.
Oh,
You watch as you sit there as you wake him up and he kind of panics. Just hit, and he stops moving.
can I insight if he's like having a heart attack or something?
You can roll a medicine check.
Medicine, huh?
Yeah, he's totally like having a heart attack right now.
I don't know if I have any abilities that help with that.
You scared him too much.
I
What does
I'll just
Patrick
like
do?
I'll pick him up and try to find Penelope, I guess.
All right, so you guys just watch Patrick running around holding a lifeless Merkin in his arms. roll just a perception check as you look around for people to help.
21.
See, with the 21, you probably see Theris nearby.
I kind of just hold him out.
You see a pale little gnome.
He's dying. Theris. I'm holding a dying gnome out to you. It's Mergen, and he is having a heart attack.
Sure. Nope, definitely have a heart attack. That's a 31. Looks like more or less he got. Mhm. mean, you could try whatever you want. You could try to do a cure wounds and see if that's any effect, but it may or may not. Yep. So as you do a cure wounds, how do I want to do this? Roll a d100 as you cast cure wounds. Mm-hmm. Curialize Mergen.
You
Cast cure wounds on him. Doesn't seem to have any effect. You continue to give him aid. Just take some time. Anyone doing anything else?
Penelope! Husband
we-
is dying. Oh wait, we're not home. Are we home?
No, you guys are out. You're getting smashed.
No, they're already back at this point.
Yeah, Mergen got a full 8 hours. They were only gone for 4.
Okay.
He got like 6
you go-
hours. He's not
Just
going
go
for
running
12
by
hours.
carrying an unconscious Mergen.
You just
Pretty
see Theris giving aid to a Mergen on the ground, but it's still lifeless.
She will run over.
What?
Turns out he's playing dead.
You just watch Penelope starts walking out from the front of the house. What do you want?
I think your husband is in the process of passing on.
She walks over. Get up, you lazy bum! And she kicks him in the chest.
Yep.
Nap time on your own time, damn it! She's just men, and she walks back into the house.
Is he back?
He's just he's he's pale, but color is starting to return to his face.
Of course.
This man is absolutely whipped.
Would you have it any other way?
He kind of breathes slowly. Oh, sorry. You showed me that picture. It scared the hell out of me.
Picture.
Oh, yeah. The robot has pictures.
Would you like to see?
Someone will look.
All right, you have to go to the workshop.
That's fine.
It's when you need to draw like 5,000 copies and put it all over the walls. The same image.
Yeah, but then it's becoming a cult.
I mean, Solomon.
We here at the cult.
Trying to say it wasn't already?
Praise thee, the symbols.
Yeah, there's the symbols he had early in the day that you didn't recognize.
Bunch of gibberish.
Or at
It's all
least
death
the
summoning
symbol.
ritual.
Yeah. I don't even know what it's described to look like either.
Mm-mm. Just a weird symbol.
Insert symbol here.
Mm-hmm. Not something that would give someone a heart attack.
Well, when you wake up from sleeping after a couple of days and it's right in your face along with a giant robot, and you roll a d100, or a 100 on your D100. It might.
I mean, I would be expecting a demon, so a robot's better.
You just haven't met the right robot yet.
Yes, true.
Or the wrong
Yeah.
demon.
We need to keep moving.
He watches like a couple of his little robots help him into the house to sit down.
Move where?
To the next layer.
I don't understand.
Yeah. What do you mean?
What do you mean we need to find our way out?
Out of the workshop?
The abyss. Where else?
You just hear Burgundy's walk away. Oh no, it kind of feels like hell some days.
You said it, buddy.
We're not in the abyss. You don't remember? We went through the portal. Ended up on someone's table.
Yes, I remember those.
Are you feeling okay?
The player does not know how to answer that.
He's got a -8 to Dex. I don't think he's feeling okay.
His eyes look dead.
He's so far from okay.
He's so far from okay, you think back and wonder why you even asked that question out loud.
He's not. It's a miracle he's not growing up on Leah's sanctuary right now. That's all I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
The offer was put out there.
You just want a third kid. That's all you want.
You know, I've always favored trios.
You can have your own mini party.
Duos just don't work.
That would be a pretty sick party too.
Oh, that'd be terrifying.
Solomon, Strix, and Unknown.
Yep.
Douglas.
Are you talking to Douglas?
No, Solomon, Strix, and Douglas. Those are the three.
No.
Douglas isn't with her. Douglas is Theris' child.
Right. God, sorry. Jambo. She's gonna make more. There you go.
Solomon just kind of looks at you with his, however bad he looks.
You are also completely clad in armor.
Mm-hmm. And he seems on more high alert than he's ever been recently.
She'll walk up to him, kind of crouch down. Like, you're
Continue. Sorry.
like, you look like you could really use some rest. Did you sleep at all?
I got enough.
Well, is there anything we can do to help?
We could stop lazing about and search for another exit.
Hey, buddy, you're not gonna believe me, but we're out of the abyss. You don't have to accept it, but just consider the possibility. And also,
Solomon leaves the workshop unless Deft is about to say something.
the point of being here is recover, and I don't think you've been doing a lot of recovering.
He leaves the workshop.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Solomon, before you go, try taking a nice bath. I find that helps me relax.
I don't think that'd be super comfortable with all the armor on and get kind of hot and weird.
You can take it off, right?
I'm dead.
No. He can't.
Oh,
You sure are dead.
No, the armor doesn't come off.
Do you want it to?
Why would I make myself vulnerable like that?
Because I guess sometimes it's okay to not wear armor.
mm-hmm.
Is Death wearing leather armor?
Bro, I'm in my pajamas.
Okay, fair.
And Ari is certainly not wearing armor.
Hmm. I think Solomon just leaves the workshop then.
Do you think he's gonna be okay?
I think getting smaller has made him somehow even grumpier.
Oh, gotcha. I see what you're saying now.
I'm not gonna lie, if the devil shows up tonight, that's probably not gonna ease his nerves at all.
Yeah, probably not. I'll keep an eye out.
Mhm.
All right, so you guys are gonna rest this evening.
Yeah, so what color do you want me to paint your nails?
A nice red. Oh, and what about yours?
I don't know, I'm thinking black again. Is that weird?
No. Bit edgy.
All right, so as you guys get ready to paint fingernails, is anyone staying up to do watches, or are you going to rely on the defenses that are already here and/or creations?
I'm staying on watch. Out of the question. Going to
I think
sleep.
Ari is going to enjoy the fact this is probably the most secure place we've been in a while.
Okay,
Another
so
devil
Solomon
pops
watch.
into our room, you know.
You know what? Patrick's gonna stay up through the night, just like trying to get a better feel for himself, more or less.
Sure. So Patrick and Solomon. Anyone else?
Nope, not Baron.
These
All right.
people want to make me
Mergen stays up as well. He continues working on the project for Ari. Anya, do you work in the workshop or do you sleep normally that night as well? You slept earlier in the day, but up to you.
Oh,
Next time we're trying to make a Rosie.
Making a rosy takes a very long time, but you can definitely start.
Yeah, I'm gonna start on that.
Okay. So you start working on your next gen rosy.
I'll stay up with the lab folks, just trying to keep an eye out.
Lend a hand, hold the thing here or there, fetch a tool. Yeah. Easy
Watch
enough.
Patrick punch something.
All right. So Patrick, you're in the workshop with them.
Yeah, because he still has the memories of being able to build stuff. It's just he no longer has the ability to.
Deft and Ari were both sleeping, or Deft is in the workshop? I forget.
I'm in the workshop.
And Ari is sleeping.
Yeah.
All right.
Ferris is doing what?
I would assume probably sleep. Solomon and Ari roll D100s.
4.
3.
Oh my god.
High five.
I'm so glad I used that 100 to give somebody a fake heart attack for a gag.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Rolled super low, and
Wow.
then Solomon's just like, hold my beer, I got this.
Ari, you sleep like a baby. Solomon, though.
Yep.
Nothing bad, don't worry. As you kind of walk around, just there's a lot to kind of take in. You've been weak, everything, your anxiety is high, like you've just been stressed out. As you're kind of walking.
Hello.
Hear a voice in the back of your head. What are you doing? This is not our deal.
Solomon turns to face whatever was behind him.
Nothing there. It's in your head.
Mm-hmm. I know. What deal?
We didn't just leave one dying world to come to another.
World's not dead yet.
You've seen the same things I've seen. You know what will happen.
We're wasting time here.
Maybe not. Keep an eye on the pink one. But until you recover your own strength, you can borrow some of mine.
Oh boy. Okay.
And you kind of just like shake your head because you feel extremely tired. Hearing voices. And the voices stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Completely calm night. Nothing else happens.
All right.
So you do get a little bit of rest, enough to not get exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it.
Yep.
Or you sleep like a baby.
This is probably the most comfortable bed she's been in quite a while.
It probably is.
Rude. We had Leah.
Yeah, but it's been a while since she's been in the mansion.
I don't know. Penelope comes from money.
Fair.
Mergen is... She's Mergen's sugar mama.
No wonder he's trained so well.
Plus, these beds are huge.
Poor man.
Yeah, she's a lady. He's just
He's Mergen.
the
She's a guy.
consort. Mhm.
How did he even manage to woo her, man?
That is a story for another campaign.
But yeah, I think everyone wakes up and has breakfast at this point.
All right, I'm going to long rest everybody again.
Mm-hmm.
Are these long rests auto-reducing yours, or do you have to do it by hand?
I think
Do
we
it by
have to
hand.
do it by hand.
All right, so you should be at 6. Tanya, you're at 2. I think those are only. Is anyone else with breath sickness? I don't think so, right?
Nope.
Deft, you just woke up in another dimension and left your friend behind. Yep, that's right. Okay.
I didn't leave her
I'm
behind.
just kidding.
No, he was
Okay.
forcibly removed after asking for some time.
So, this is day 3. Post getting your butts kicked. What is your plan for day 3?
I'd like to train with Rust Bucket today, if you would train with me.
Okay, how?
Well, I am reading through some different spells.
Be right back.
Crap, I just lost it. Come back to me in a minute. Hang on, I gotta find that spell I was looking for.
Sure. If anyone wants to roll D100 in chat, now's a great time, too. I got to roll for the people in the cave.
Yeah.
81.
Okay.
Which cleric did I put in my sheet? God damn it.
Anyone else got anything?
In the morning, Laurie's brushing her hair and getting ready.
Nope,
Hey,
just that one, John. That's a good one.
Since we're in Karos, we could pay Khan a visit. See if we can help you with your fire powers.
Oh, yeah. He lives around here?
Which city? It wasn't Florin that she met him in. It was
He lives. Deft's been to the city where he lives. He lives in Bayside. That's where Deft almost got killed twice.
I'm back.
Oh, yeah, that place. Oh, that was fun.
Deft has a lot of friends in Bayside.
Now, when you say he has a lot of friends in Bayside, do you mean he has a lot of friends in Bayside or a lot of friends in
Yeah,
He
Bayside?
got a couple of assassination attempts on him the last time. He
I
was
probably should not be caught in base.
there. And Nicodemus almost got killed out in the street.
So,
Why not?
Last time I went, I got stabbed by little babies.
Oh. Well, I guess I could always see if you wanted to come here. Though he's kind of young. I don't know if his parents would be okay with that.
He doesn't have parents.
Oh, well, I suppose
Perfect.
then. In her time training with him, would she be aware of that fact?
Yep.
Okay, in that case, she does not say that. Well, could always see if you wanted to come here for a visit. Penelope's okay entertaining another guest? I imagine a large, luxurious house would be nice.
I mean, we probably shouldn't stick around longer, though, right? We've got stuff to do. I bet those people are still down there.
Yeah.
Solomon's gonna look for Deft.
Hi.
Where do you check for them first? I suppose.
Where Solomon expects him, the food table. Unless you guys are in your room.
Yeah, this conversation would be like while she's brushing her hair and getting ready and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I'm like laying upside down with my head off the bed.
Then he'll just wait in the hall where you guys were. Where
Okay.
everyone is. Unless we're all spread out.
I hope everyone's not in the hall like outside the room.
Just listening.
Oh, are we not supposed to be here? I'm sorry.
Oh, do you really think Solomon's eavesdropping? He could care less.
Yeah, I'm also worried about them. But I'm also worried that that mage might still be around along with his lackeys.
Oh, I'm sure they're long gone by now.
let's see how Morgan's doing on his device. If nothing else, we can always hop over and see if there's something we can do to help.
Yeah, better than nothing, I suppose.
All right. So you go check in with Mergen?
Once we're ready, yeah, we'll walk out and begin to wander that way when I assume we bump into Solomon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi.
Solomon will just look at Death, say, "We're sparring now,"
Okay.
and then he begins walking. He won't do it in the house. He has some decorum.
Well,
In the combat room.
Yep.
Are you just gonna...
guess I'll be in the combat room.
I'll go check on the device and then meet you guys there. Try not to hurt him too bad. Joel place a hand on his cheek and give him a kiss in the air.
He totally wants to kill. If I'm dead, it was him, okay?
You know which fireplace to come back to.
Oh, yeah. Got scampering off.
And she'll make her way to the workshop to check in on Mergen, see how he was doing.
As you walk in, it looks like he's putting the finishing touches on his first model device you asked for. Almost done.
She'll just kind of wander over and look over her shoulder at it.
It's a small little breathing apparatus from the looks of it. It looks like it's some sort of device that holds a contained amount of air and also covers your nose and mouth. Whether or not it'll help, you don't know. But with Kishinar, you could probably use it to breathe underwater.
She'll observe for the moment, as to not distract him.
Yeah, sure. All right, my duelers. What are you guys doing?
What's Solomon? I mean, Solomon's fully using his sword.
Yeah. What do you...
Clarify, your Echo Sword or your 9 Life Stealer sword?
Pretty sure it's the 9 Lives Stealer.
Yeah, the real sword.
Hey,
All right,
could you,
what do you have out?
Wait, he's using the live sealer?
He pulls out his life steal and he watches. Yeah, no, he looks pretty serious about this too.
Could you maybe use not that one? I kind of like having my head where it...
Use the arm blade on him.
Yeah.
Please.
God, you're so pathetic. Yeah, I'll sheath the sword.
All right, so he puts the 9 Life Stealer away. You go for the arm blade?
He'll pull out a really rusty sword.
Okay.
Wow, that's gonna hurt worse than a regular sword.
It's very tattered and worn and seen better years.
Oh.
Bits of blade broken off it, making it
that's
jagged.
great.
That's a tetanus shot waiting to happen.
Just looking at that thing is a tetanus shot.
And Solomon just goes full in, like, killing shots.
Sure, D20.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with stick form for both. It's still spicy. Ooh.
As you are like transforming the weapon, as it comes through, he takes no time wasting and just kind of like hits you in the arm.
Like, I'm not hitting you with the blade, though.
No. Nice enough.
Second one?
Yep.
Oh.
That's more like the training room I'm expecting.
So I'm sensing some pent up feelings here. Anything you wanted to talk about?
Stop talking and fight.
Okay.
Oh, that was almost a 19.
I know. That is a 19.
It's the 19.
He's still your 19.
Mhm. And I guess the last one. Middle of the road. Yup.
You just watch his death kind of knocks you to the ground.
The stick goes through the throat. Yeah, seriously. You got something on your mind? This is a lot, even for you.
Will you allow Solomon to stand up?
Oh, yeah.
All right. First things first. Solomon's going to try and recreate for Brennan with his echo.
You can recreate the shape of Verbrennan, but you cannot recreate the effects
yeah.
of Verbrennan.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, so you make your own like echo colored Verbrennan.
Well, that's new.
Mm,
You practice with it yet?
a little. You know, there's a hole in her roof.
It happens all the time, every day.
All right, you know what?
I was told to keep an eye on you.
I think there's a lot of people out there who really hate my guts. I'm not sure who could have told that to you, but not the best at making friends. I figured we were on fair terms at least. I'd like to keep it that way. I won't try to make any trouble for you.
We don't have any animosity towards you.
We
I just wanted to see how well you fought.
like you haven't seen it already.
There's a difference between seeing it and experiencing it.
Fair enough.
And then
Right.
we'll leave the training room and going, I guess, back up.
All right, so you guys finished sparring. Were the two of you trying to teleport to Curzon today to check in, or what were you guys doing? Or were you already head that way?
I think at the very least the two of us will be. I don't know if we'll probably mention that we're gonna be heading into Curzon to check up. So if anyone wants to join, or if anyone offers to join, they're not barred from doing so. But
Sure. Anyone want to go with them?
I'm going.
I think Nick's gonna want to do his thing that I think he found what he wanted to do.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
So I think what I'd like to do is I have some questions that I want to attempt to get answered using Commune.
Sure.
So I'll cast it as a ritual since we're not really pressed for time while all these different things are going on. And I think I have my questions. I'm just kind of making sure that this commune is yes or no. So I'm just making sure that they can all be answered yes or no.
What if they can't be answered yes or no?
I guess if there is no yes or no answer, then it would be unclear
Okay.
based on how commune is. I'm reading commune. Divine beings aren't necessarily omniscient, so you might receive unclear as an answer if it pertains to information that lies beyond the deity's knowledge.
Okay.
And
What's
this
the
would be
question?
to Brel.
Correct. This will be directed to Burrell.
Oh, so you direct this beyond the gate to your wonderful little god. Go for it. They do answer
Yes.
prayers.
So my first question, Burrell, mighty Lord of the Forge, can Patrick be restored to his previous self?
Uncertain.
All right. Question number 2. Are Patrick's documents important to understanding him?
Uncertain.
Ah, shit. I think I might need to change my third question then based on those uncertain responses.
I
I'll ask it anyways.
Uh-huh.
So in regards to Patrick's speech and his stuttering and his I guess you could say his slower self, can Bairn fix that about Patrick?
In the most Burrell way possible, you get an even better form of answer. There's nothing we can't fix.
In that case, I would like to also use divination,
Okay.
which can also be cast as a ritual.
Mhm.
And this one, I get to ask a single question concerning a specific goal, which is what I'm focusing on, event or activity to occur within 7 days.
Sure.
This is my goal. What do I need to do to fix Patrick? Show me the way, O mighty Burrell.
You get the sense that Patrick is not broken, just broken.
Okay.
There may or may not be anything physically to fix about Patrick.
Okay. One final question then. And I will use another divination for this.
Yeah.
Would cracking open Patrick's old head I guess, how do I word this? Would cracking open Patrick's old head lead me to a better understanding of him?
You get the feeling it would not.
Okay. All right. That's all that I have right now then.
But one thing to point out based on his uncertain answers, your god is more or less like the primary god of crafting.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's uncertain, it's probably a very good indicator that Patrick is not from this world.
Okay. We need to maybe find out where you're from then.
If Mergen rolled better, this would be a lot easier. But unfortunately, Mergen can't roll for shit. And off that last 100, he's pretty traumatized. So he's inside recovering still. He did find the Patrick that you are currently in a location, though. He said he found it in a crater.
That's true. Then at this point, I'm done asking questions for now.
Mhm.
I am in desperate need of new armor and a new shield because my current armor and shield are about to disappear.
Yeah, you have 2 days left.
I mean,
Which is
he can always
really
go get Rust Bucket's old armor.
Real bummer. Oh yeah, I guess I
It's
could
at the
go
bottom
get
of a
it.
lake.
It's legendary armor though, isn't it?
I think it.
Or it's good quality. I forget.
Yeah,
what it's
it's like Dwarven specific too. I'll
Do
look
I-
it up really quick.
Okay.
Yeah, do I? I'm gonna have to see if I have a
plate
teleportation
mail.
spell.
I think it's legendary.
Well, that's what Ari's doing before you got in. She was asking if anybody wanted to go back to Curzon.
Yeah, but I don't know if
Well-
she can. Ari, I'll ask her.
She can. She already has.
Oh, never mind. Well, I thought it was places that. Oh, duh.
She can
places-
teleport.
I was gonna ask if it was places if she could only do it to places she's been before, and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, she's been there.
Yeah, because she has teleport, and then Theris typically uses teleportation circle, but
Got it.
Ari and Leah both had teleport.
Okay. Then I will. At this point, it's later in the day, and I'm guessing this is probably around the time that she is saying this.
See, this is
and
a
I-
new day, so really up to
Yeah.
you guys.
Okay. Well, I'll ask her then if that would be something that she is willing to do, to teleport back to that underground lake so I can attempt to retrieve the rest of Patrick's body.
I think a lot of that area is buried. We're going to be going to help with the excavation, but so I guess once we get down there.
Aye, but I want to make sure that we get to his body before anybody else.
It's risky for us to just go down there by ourselves, especially with the anchor. I don't know. I don't know how big the anchor is there, or if it's even still intact. It might just pull us through the rubble and shunt us somewhere else.
I can't. Damn, I don't know if that would work. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I have any spells, anything that I could use. I have scrying, but he's dead. It says right here it's a creature. So if he's dead, does he count as a creature that I'd be able to scry? I can't scry on just pick a dead body, can I?
Well,
You
the
throw
problem
in
she's more
objects,
getting
can't
at
or just
is
creatures.
The entire tunnel is filled with toxic gas, buddy.
right.
If you teleport right into there,
Well, no.
you
I'm
die.
trying to scry. I want to see if I can see it. If I can see if that's true. If that
So,
tunnel has been.
There's instant summons, but you have to like do something specific for that one.
The problem Ari is more getting at is the trap room had a teleport anchor set to it. If she tries to teleport too close to it, she ends up in the trap room, which
Got
could
it.
be buried with rubble right now. So we would end up inside the rubble and get shunted somewhere, the closest available spot.
Okay.
You don't know if there's rubble there though. All you know is
We don't know that there is, but
that
if
was the
there
closest
is-
location. So out of where it was, from what you know, the seal is at the Zogana estate. So the seal is probably on the tomb itself, which is basically the trap room, and then from the trap room in.
Okay.
So the trap room is definitely behind the seal, but it is the closest location to the exit.
Okay. In that case, I have a different plan. So yeah, I'll go to Curzon with everybody else.
All right. So who all is going to Curzon?
Patrick.
Solomon's going.
Patrick, Solomon, Burn, Deft, Ari, Theris, you going?
Yes.
Well, Ari has to. She's still.
What about you,
before-
Tanya?
Oh, what did you say?
You want to go to? I think if you, yeah. Does everyone want to go? I think that's everybody, right? Unless anyone wants to specifically stay here.
Theris hasn't said anything. Oh,
He
you
said
did?
sure.
Oh, I missed it. Sorry.
Tanya, you going? Are you staying?
Yeah, I'll go with if everyone's going.
All
Before
right.
we do go to depart, though, you said Merlin was putting, or not Merlin, Mergen was putting the finishing touches on his device.
Yep. So he finishes one device. It's like, all right, I think I got it. It's like, this should provide you, and it's fairly small. This should provide you an hour of air. I don't know if it'll stop it from being taken out of your lungs, but it does provide a cover. Should be
Hopefully it'll work.
useful. Might help with poisonous gases or other things as well.
How does it work?
You just And he shows you how to kind of secure it to your mouth and your nose. And he's like, you do that, and then you just turn this, and that's it. And he just sits there for a minute. He shows you the things, and as he takes it off, he turns the air off, and he pulls it out.
You cut out there for me.
It increases the pitch of his voice like he's inhaled helium.
Oh no. I love it.
Oh. Any questions?
I didn't know it could go higher.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
All right, I've swapped out a few spells.
Are you
I'm
hoping
good to
to make more?
go.
I mean, I could probably make another one in a day or two.
Terrific. We're gonna need a few of them in case we run into that wind mage again.
Sure, just give me like, if you need a couple, give me like 3 weeks.
All right. Do you need that one?
No, I got the plan. You can have this one.
Collected. Thank you. At which point, she'd probably end up wandering into the training room around the end of their conversation.
Sure.
Things are dying down.
Someone would have been leaving.
She'll walk up to
Night, buddy.
Night,
Good
guys.
night, Dark.
Good night.
Good night.
How'd things go?
What's up, buddy?
I think he prove is a strong word. I think I am acceptable for now. Whatever that means.
She presses herself up against him, puts a hand on his cheek. I would say more than acceptable.
You are one of the few that thinks that.
Do not be too harsh on yourself.
Hmm?
You did not hear anything.
Shut up and wash. Get out of my head.
He's using the sending stone.
She just kind of gives him a smile. Come on, let's go get the others. See if anyone else wants to go. Or to let everyone else know that we're going.
All right.
Anything you want to do before we leave?
There was definitely way too much gin in that.
That's the best kind.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you gather up the party.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you teleporting to?
Well, place that I know for certain is probably safe. We'll hop over to Tessa's Manor.
All right. Where in Tessa's Manor?
Front hall.
Sure. You teleport to the front courtyard. You see some people around. None of the prior staff because they're all dead. But there are people.
Didn't one nurse survive?
No, she died.
One person did survive, but they're not here anymore. Or at least they don't seem to be right now, at least.
They've decided to take an early retirement.
Yeah, you find yourself in person at Tessa's house.
Are we gonna call it a soon?
We'll probably call it here shortly, yeah.
Okay.
I just have to be mean or something, you know. I can't leave you on a good note.
What?
Gotta be something depressing.
You can't. Oh man.
Go ahead and wander up to one of the guards. Is Lady Tessa home?
No, she's down at the recovery site.
Oh. All right. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
At this point, you just watch Ardella like run down a hall screaming. And you see like a little maid running behind her.
You're peeking.
Yeah, it's just Ardella running around the house screaming like a mad girl.
Oh, gotcha.
And a nurse is chasing her, or a little like maid.
Or he just kind of chuckles. No, we're gonna go see her.
Yep. Good luck.
Nonsense.
Hi, Ardella.
Is she screaming anything specific?
No.
Sugar.
Yes.
Okay.
She just keeps right around. Another maid joins in. Mom's
That
not home right
happens.
now.
Please leave a message after the beep.
Yeah, she's like in little dragon sugar high mode.
And with that, we'll begin making our way to the recovery site.
All right, so you make your way to the Zognot Manor.
Mhm.
All right, there are a lot of guards around here. There is like a lot of people just kind of set up. You see like little maps and tools and things. It's a good number of people here. No tests though.
She'll wander around and ask some people, has anyone seen Lady Tessa?
Oh, she went with the second recovery team.
Hmm?
Yeah, after the first one didn't come back, they had to send in a second one to see if they could save the first one.
Where are they now?
I don't know. They've been in there for like a day and a half.
Solomon's just gonna push past this guard as best he can.
What way to the actual tunnel?
Well, the tomb entrance is up there, but the seal is still currently in place.
Yeah, we are the third recovery.
Oh no, did something happen to the second one?
Well, we're gonna.
We're gonna find out.
Oh no. Roll a persuasion check with advantage. Oddly enough, not a lot of people will go around volunteering to be the third recovery crew. Oh, I told you there would be another recovery. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, this way. And they walk you towards the entrance where you guys had broken in previously. Hey, it's really brave of you.
We'll be back soon.
Just be careful. There was only one survivor we found so far.
Did he say anything?
Who?
No, he's mad rambling. One of the Zognot boys.
Which one was it?
You know, the weird one with no beard.
Ah.
Not bad.
I'm sure he's harmless.
Oh no, he was talking mad. I think one too many hits to the head.
All that smoke inhalation.
What kind of things was he?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't there. I just heard he was spouting random nonsense. They had to secure him. He's currently being held in the prison. I guess they say that he may have had something to do with all of this.
Ah, no, not the beardless one.
I don't know.
But he's got no beard.
I know it's a sad tale.
Come on, everyone. We're wasting time. We should get in there quickly.
I
How far is the prison from here?
Prison is on the highest level.
Oh, that's way too far. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. So you guys walk in.
Mm-hmm.
The Zognot estate itself looks like it has been emptied out and there are no Zognots here anymore. They've probably moved to another location while this is being dealt with.
Maybe the gold fists?
Nah, it's not a nice enough manner.
Well,
Fucking stuck up snobs.
Also, one of the goldfish may be missing as well.
Ah,
Uh-huh.
great.
yeah, I think I know which
Yeah.
one, huh?
Yeah, I wonder who.
yeah,
I got a gold finger.
you ate it all.
All right. So you guys walk in, you see on the tomb door there is a very large rune seal.
Okay. The mask can be put on without being turned on, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, she'll go ahead and put the mask on, just so
It's a little awkward, but you can still breathe with it.
All right.
I guess Patrick will walk up and see if he can pass through the seal.
Oh, the seal completely seals the door. It's a seal and a door. So the door won't even open until
Do
someone
we need to
releases the seal.
open this for us?
Unless you want to open it yourselves.
It doesn't have a doorknob.
Yeah,
No.
really oversightful for the guard to leave us before letting us in.
He can't open it either. You need one of the rune keepers to open it. So you need someone to remove the seal, and then you just open the stone doors.
Wait. Is this the seal, the same seal that we like stole that thing from that other Zognot guy?
This is the one that you need the skull. Yeah.
No. This is a totally different one. So when the dangerous gas came in, someone magically sealed this area.
Oh, got it.
So-
Okay.
So
The necklace would get you in and get you past the dragon. Someone physically sealed it so whatever was killing people didn't get out.
So
Yeah,
Got it.
Solomon's zero understanding of magic. He's just gonna try to push it with little to no effect.
You push it, but it doesn't move.
Yep.
She'll call back up. How did the other teams get in?
Well, you gotta release the seal first. We just put it on after you go inside so that nothing gets out.
How do you release the seal?
With magic?
You mean you want us to dispel it?
Well, we could release the seal. We just have to put it back once you go inside.
All right, do that then, please.
And
All right.
how will we be let out?
Knock really loud. Or send a
Is-
message.
Do we have to knock in like a code or just knock?
If you knock and you're not screaming, we'll let you out. If you knock and you're screaming, we won't let you out.
Well, but you said knock really loud. What if we have to scream so you can hear us?
Just knock loud without screaming. Otherwise, we might think there's something wrong.
All right, we're ready.
Go ask one of those rune keepers over there if they can open it for you. There's like 4 of them sitting by a little fire.
She'll wander over.
Sure.
Excuse me, wouldn't you guys open the seal for us? We're the third recovery team.
At this point, you see there's like 4 of them sitting there. 3 of them are... They're not young, but they're younger males, and 1 is an older male. The 3 younger ones kind of look over towards the older one. He looks up at you. So you're the third recovery party.
Mm-hmm.
By all means, I wouldn't want to get in the way of the third recovery party.
He totally believes us.
I can
He just-
hear the sarcasm.
He just kind of stands up. It's like, so what can I do to help you?
We need through the seal.
It's a pretty strong seal, but I could probably open it up for you.
Can't see the smile through the mask, but
Just kind of walks over, and you just watch as he holds his hand out and turns it, and the seal kind of folds in on upon itself.
thank you. And go ahead and start wandering through.
It's like, good luck in there. Just remember, you can't break your way back through. The seal's pretty tough.
Can we teleport through?
Probably not. I believe the family has an anchor in there, but you can teleport here and then knock on the door. And then if I feel like it, I might let you back out. You know, if you're still alive.
Can I insight if he'll actually let us back out?
He'll let
Sure.
Tess out.
You think he'll let you out?
All right. I mean, he has no reason not to, really. Especially if we find people, I guess.
Oh man,
So-
I want to roll this for fun.
Mhm. Nice. Just smacking into the walls for no reason.
Mhm.
All right. So you watch as he opens it up.
And we begin making our way back in.
Be careful while you're in there.
We will.
Like, who are you guys again?
Team
We're Team
Candlebright.
Candlebright.
Oh, well, good luck, Team Candlebright. And you kind of watch as the door shuts and you hear magic from the outside. Thulman Bane wishes you your best. And Thulman seals you back inside.
Who's that?
That's not. Very nice. So the Archmage of the city puts you inside, seals it behind you.
Yep.
Theris casts his buff, and we'll pause there for night. Pick up here next week.
All right.
All
All
right.
right.
Cool.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Good night,
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everyone.
Night,
Good
everyone.
night.